girlies, welcome back to the channel. Cosmetic Belgrave here. So today I did a nice cute fall look. It's a nice brown smoky eye, and I think it's perfect for the fall time. Perfect to go out with your girlies, with your friends. Very simple. It's like a soft full glam look, so I hope you ladies like. If you ladies want to see how I got this look, make sure you stay tuned. Hey girlies, welcome back to the channel. So let's get into this makeup look. We're doing a nice cute fall makeup look, full glam, perfect for the fall time obviously. We're gonna start with using the Pond's cream to moisturize my face. I have pretty dry skin, so I like to use this, and then I just rub it in. So just rub that in. I already did my eyebrows off camera, so I just have to clean them up with concealer. Okay, take my favorite primer. I'm almost out of it. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, and I'm just gonna put it on my skin. Spray my face with some setting spray. I'm gonna use the MAC Fix Plus setting spray, and I like to spray it on my brush as well. And I like to use this just because I have relatively dry skin, so I'm just gonna brush it all out with a brush. I got my little mirror right here too. So now that we have a fresh base on our skin, I'm going to go ahead. I like to start with my eyebrows and my eyes. Concealer, I'm going to use LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Beautiful Bronze. I just like to clean up the bottom with concealer. So I just carve my brows out, you know, with its natural form, just like this. And I like to use a concealer that matches my skin, that's like pretty natural. That's kind of like the vibe I've been on lately. Like, I don't mind having like a lighter color concealer under my eyebrows, but as of lately I've been like wanting to be a little bit more flesh tone. I've been loving the more flesh tone, neutral arch, like the flesh tone neutral concealer. I have a scar in the middle of my face, so I like to touch up that scar. I like to bring that concealer down onto my eyelids just to even out the pigmentation, just to even out, so whenever I put my eyeshadow on, it'll pop, and to cover up the dark marks that I have and the hyperpigmentation that I have on my eyelids. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that concealer in, and I'm just using this nice angled brush. I honestly don't remember where I bought this brush from. The brush that I used to carve out my eyebrows, I bought from Morphe Cosmetics. I love Morphe's brushes. They're really good. Used them for years. They've been great. And it seems like they're only getting better. After I put the concealer on my eyes, you can see it created just like a neutral base. I'm gonna go ahead and set that concealer into my eyes. So I'm gonna use Airspun, and I really love this. This is like my old school powder that I love. It definitely brings out the pigmentation in my makeup. I just place it on there and just rub it in, and as you can see, there definitely is an ashy cast over, but no worries, you're gonna put your eyeshadow over it. But as you can see, it just looks so clean and crisp. That's what we want. You want to tap off some excess powder if you have it. I just put a little bit too much on, didn't realize. But yeah, you just blend that in, you just pat it onto your concealer just to lock that concealer in, and there we have it. Looks perfect. So now that we've set that concealer with the powder, I'm going to put my eyeshadow on. Today we're going to be using this Morphe 35U palette, and I love it. Doesn't it look like fall? Like, it's so freaking cute. I'm going to start with my transition color, Morphe 111 Morphe brush. I think I'm going to use this color. It's called Molten, and I'm going to use this color, transition color. So I just go ahead and start right there. And you see how natural it looks, like kind of peachy, like a peachy brown a little. It looks really nice on my skin complexion. I love like building these kinds of colors up on my skin. So just blend that out. And if you put too much, just make sure to blend. Like anything is fixable with makeup. Like if you mess something up, you can always fix it. And this is how I blend. And I'm usually always like, I don't have all day to sit here and do my makeup. I try to be relatively quick because it's just a full process to do a full face of makeup. But this is the way I blend. So we did the other side, so now we're gonna do this side. And you know, just make it match, make it look even. And I'm going to use 3 colors. So that's typically what I like to use. I like to use 3 colors. And I think we're going to go for like a cute little smoky eye. Just like a cute fall smoky eye. And, you know, and then you can bring it out. And I like to also connect like my eyebrows to like my nose as well. And just all that. Okay, so that looks pretty cute, pretty neutral, as y'all can see. Okay, next we're gonna go in with our second color, and I like for the second color to be just a little bit darker than the first color was. I'm gonna go in with this color, the Sun Seeker. So I like that. It's like a cute, it's like a deep brown. So we want to make it progressively darker as we put, you know, add more product onto our eyes. I'm going to add the color into like my crease a little bit, and I'm just going to just drag it across, I guess, the socket of my eye, I guess that's what you would call it, and just make it kind of blend in with the top color. And just like that, pat it on like in a patting motion, just like that. I'm going to do the other eye and do the same thing with this brown color and just start blending within my crease. After the second color, we're going to add the main color on my lid. So I'm going to take this brush. This is just like an old brush, I think, from e.l.f. It's called the blending eye brush, and this is what the head of it looks like. So I'm going to take this palette by Juvia's Place, the Warriors palette. Color, let me see what this color is. It doesn't say. I'm going to take this color Mino, and it's just like a really dark brown. It's so pretty. You know, I love brown, all brown, everything, you know. So I'm going to take that color, and then I'm just going to pack it onto my lid. And this is where the full brown effect is about to come into play, okay? I got to use the mirror. So we're just going to pack this on my brow. This is kind of like a, what do you call those brushes? It's like a smudge. It's kind of like a smudge brush, but not really. But I really like it. I really like this brown color. It's really nice. It's like giving brown smoky eye. So I'm just going to pat a lot of it on my lid. Now let's do the next eye. And we're just going to pack it on. I feel like personally the eyes are the eyes take the longest for me to do within my makeup. So I have another Morphe 3503 palette. I'm going to use this Morphe brush. It is called the Fluffy Eye Slender. No, actually this is an e.l.f. brush. It's called the Fluffy Eye Slender. Oh, let me change my shirt. And I'm going to use this color. I don't know what it's called, but it's like an orange kind of color. And I'm going to put it in my transition, like under like my brow bone for like a nice little orange transition, just to like make that brown pop. As you can see, it just added like a whole like layer of like it just popped, like it just added a whole like layer of naturalness, like and it's so cute, and it's nude, and it's matte, and I love it. Look how cute. It's like very natural. I think I'm gonna use this color. this color under my brow bone just so it can add a little pop. This is more of a matte look, so I'm not going to add any like super glitters or anything. Hopefully y'all can see that detail. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same transition brush and then I'm just going to blend it in with the orange just so there aren't any like fine, just so there aren't any like fine lines. Just like that. Conceal, you know, my dark spots. I personally don't like to use the red color corrector because I have red undertones, so it just makes me look super red, honestly. I know like some girlies, especially brown skin girls, you know, dark skin, we like to use the red color corrector, but I personally do not like to use that. I used to, but after a while I stopped using it personally. So now I'm going to use this Charlotte Tilbury airbrush spray. So I can blend that concealer out, you know, kind of seamlessly. I'm using this Real Techniques brush. It's a number 402. Blend that out. Get rid of like any hyperpigmentation, just to smooth out, you know, my face before I put my actual foundation on. Foundation that I'm going to use today is the Chanel Ultra Le Temps. And this is in the color BR152. So I'm just going to take a couple of pumps out onto my hand. This is a very sheer foundation, definitely buildable. Use this Morphe brush. It's in the color, actually this Morphe brush is M439. Yeah, just start putting my foundation. And I kind of like to buff my foundation in, you know. And then I go down to my neck. And this foundation is so good. Like, I don't know, like, it reminds me of the Giorgio Armani, the Luminous foundation. It's really good. It's like so silky and just, like, look how it just glides on my skin. It's so nice. And it's definitely very buildable. Even though I'm doing full glam, I think I'm just going to do one layer of foundation because, I don't really want any heavy makeup on my face. You know, I live in Texas, so it's kind of hot here. Even now, even this time of year, super hot. 90 degrees is the normal, the regular. And just look at the skin. Like, this foundation is giving skin. It's giving skin. I'm going to go ahead and conceal my face. I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm going to use two colors. First color is in Deep Chocolate. And the second color is in the color Chocolate. I just like to go ahead and conceal under my eyes, obviously. You know, a little on my nose, over my mouth, chin. And this is like the deeper color. And I don't really like to conceal on my forehead personally. I might put a little dot there. So yeah. So I just pat on that concealer, like very lightly. Then I put the brighter color in my inner eye and right here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that all out. We could use a beauty blender, but I really want to get into the detail of the makeup and have it blend seamlessly. Use this brush, this Real Techniques brush that I used to blend the concealer in earlier. I love beauty blenders, but you know, something about a brush is always going to give me like effortless, you know. So I just go ahead and then I go ahead and clean up that eyeshadow. Look how like it just melts into the skin. I love it. It's so good. I do the other side as well. Blend it up. And then I'll go in the center. Blend out the nose. And then I blend out the forehead. I use kind of like the after product to blend it out. I'm going to go ahead and contour my face. I'm going to contour and blush. This is the Juvia's Place liquid blush in the color Perky Poppy. It's so pigmented, I literally put a dot right there. One dot. right there on my cheeks. That's all I use. That's all I use because it's so pigmented. I really like this product by NYX. It's called the Wonder Stick, and it has a concealer on one end and then it has a contour on the other end, but I personally just only use the contour part because the concealer part looks like a highlighter. So what I like to do, I like to draw from my nose down, and then I like to contour my cheeks, both sides. And then I like to contour my chin because I love a butt chin. I love a good butt chin, honey. Okay. I don't really do my forehead, maybe like 2 dots. But that's really about it. Like, I don't like to do the most on my forehead. And what I do is set my face because I like to stay hydrated. I have dry skin anyways, but I like to stay hydrated throughout this process. So let me go ahead and take my contour brush right here, and I'm going to go ahead and start with my contour and blend that out. Blend it out seamlessly. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful blend. And then I can go out and, like, any spots that I may have missed, you know, with my concealer, just blend it out. You know, blend it out into the face. And then continue to blend with my contour. Blend out my contour. And then blend out my chin. Just like that. And then blend the other side out. Blend out my forehead. Taking a different brush by Real Techniques. It's called the blush brush. The number is 400. And then just blend out my blush. And look how pigmented. So pigmented. Just like that. And then we're about to get this nose. Snatch this nose, okay. This is an e.l.f. brush. I'm not sure what the number, oh, it's just called blending brush. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that nose contour. And I like to go down and connect my eyebrow, the start of my eyebrow, and then just blend that nose. I love a good nose contour, okay? Because in the photos, your nose will look snatched. So I'm always here for a good nose contour, and I like to blend that out into the eye as well. Like, connect the top of the eyebrow and then just blend it all out into the eye as well, just so it looks super, super natural. And then you can do the edge, tip of your nose. Sometimes I add a touch of concealer just so I don't lose that dimension in my face. So sometimes I add a little bit of that concealer. You go ahead and finish blending this blush. I let it sit on my face for a little bit. Now it's a little tacky, and I really actually like that because I know it's here to stay, okay? And sometimes I add the leave out onto my forehead too. I'm going to use this Laura Mercier setting powder. I absolutely love. So I'm going to take some of the translucent powder out, and then I'm going to have it in the lid. And then I'm just going to tap. And I don't like to bake because I don't want to conceal my features that much. I just want to lock in that concealer and blush and all that product. So I just go under, tap, and I just tap it in. Tap it in on my nose. Tap it in on my forehead. And just tap it in. Tap, 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 tap. I just tap it in over the mouth. And honestly, I just started back using the translucent powder. I was using pressed powder, and a pressed powder that was to the similar like color of my skin, honestly. And I put it on my chin over that under that or over that contour, and then just that's it. And look how natural that looks. Like, it's so natural looking. And I don't like to use a lot on my forehead because it'll leave like a discolored like ashiness. So I'm gonna go in with some contour powder and even that out. My Juvia's Place contour kit, and I just like to mix these two colors. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and conceal that highlight on my forehead. I'm I'm gonna layer my contour on my cheeks and then on my chin. My Fenty Beauty bronzer. This is in the color Mocha Mami. And I'm going to use my blush brush and just put it on my cheeks and on my forehead. Just like that. And just build up on it. I used some Laura Mercier setting powder to go ahead and touch up, you know, the sides of my face and give me that nice contoured effect. Foundation brush as well. And just fill that in. We're going to add some eyeshadow to our under eye area. I'm going to use this brown from the Juvia's Place palette that we used earlier. Adding the brown under my eye. Okay, so I went ahead and put my lashes on. I added a little bit of eyeshadow under my eyes with the same brown color. And then I went ahead and lined my lips. So next we're going to do this really cute lip combo. I'm going to use MAC's Sushi Kiss. And I'm going to use Kiss Professionals. This color is number 2. Just a 2. So I'm just going to start with this. It's super nude. Look at that. I don't even need to use the bottom or put any on the bottom. Super nude, right? Whoa. I'm going to use this second color, Sushi Kiss by MAC, because I want like a little bit of color. But it's still nude, but it just pops a little more. So I do like that. So it's looking really ashy right now, but hold on, it's coming together. This is Fenty Beauty's Fenty Glow. I put this on everything, literally, like every lip combo I will put it on. So this is gonna bring it all together. Watch. It was looking crazy in the beginning, but now it's coming together. Just like this. There we go. You can touch up your makeup to, you know, however you want it to look. The very final thing is I'm going to use Patrick Starr's One Size Beauty setting spray. I love it. This girl will lock your makeup into your face, okay? I do want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.